Now, last week's late win for Alan Irvine's Preston at Birmingham kept the Lily Whites in the playoff picture. It also gave them a chance to spoil the top six hopes of local rivals Burnley, while Cardiff were also in with a strong shout of a playoff place. 3-2 then. Here's what happened.
27.5 miles have always divided Burnley and Preston. 2 points separated them at kick-off on final day. Could both use home advantage at Cardiff's expense, while the Welsh side toiled on the other side of the Pennines. Playing catch-up eased the equation for Preston, beat QPR and Hope. Late in the first half they struck first. John Parkin's poach saw the white side of Lancashire steal a march on their neighbours, but not for long. Burnley's slip below the playoff dotted line lasted just 5 minutes before Wade Elliott was barged over by Bristol City's Jamie McAllister. And Graham Alexander, more than 8 years a Preston player earlier in his career, did what he does with a penalty kick. And before half-time, Burnley had all but sealed their own fate. Stephen Caldwell's header dispatched by Elliott. This three-horse race had a clear pace-setter. Now it was Cardiff who needed to respond at Sheffield Wednesday. Roger Johnson did just that, his misfortune more than matched by Darren Pearce. Into the second half, and Welsh worries eased by another Preston old boy in no mood for favours. Patrick Agyemang fired Rangers level at Deepdale, and Cardiff's grip on the final playoff spot grew a little tighter. Even going behind at Hillsborough didn't break it, but Jermaine Johnson's superb strike for Wednesday sparked Cardiff's anxiety. A mood deepened beyond measure by the next update from Lancashire. Sean St Ledger changing the story again. Preston back in front, and now Cardiff in fall guy mode. Points level, goal difference level, Preston ahead by 1 goal scored. Amid the chaos, serenity of sorts from Burnley. Playoff position assured thanks to Bradley Orr's comical handball. And another example of Alexander's technique from the spot. His 9th penalty of the season and 65th of his career. Still time for a difficult task to look very easy when Joey Gudjonsson added a 4th late on. By then, the Burnley party was in full swing. But celebration was almost stalled for good down the road in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Darren Carter spared Preston the cruel final twist, and seconds later it was all over by the narrowest possible margin. 12 points from the last 12 had done it for Preston. 1 point in the same period had cost Cardiff dear. Heartache for South Wales, a north-west double which could result in a joint day out at Wembley. Preston meet Sheffield United starting at Deepdale on Friday. A day later, Burnley's very long season continues at home to Reading.
I think it's 58 games now already. We've used the fewest amount of players in the Championship. So we don't have quantity in terms of players, but what we do have, undoubtedly, we have quality. And I've shown that then today again. And if they can go and replicate that in both games against Reading, that will serve as well.
You know, 2 goals. It was my twins' birthday today. They're 10 years old today, and they asked for a goal each. So hopefully they'll be happy with me tonight.
They're a fantastic bunch of lads. They're very receptive to everything that we work on. Very honest professionals and great workers, and they're getting the rewards for hard work that they've put in since last July.
Something that hits you hard, but you have to be strong. We all get knocks in our lives. I've had plenty of knocks in my life, whether it be in football or outside, and the only one way you can do it is come out fighting. And if this lot here that stay want to come out fighting, then they'll stay. The ones that don't will go.